YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the Countdown 304, where two guys pretty much get on here and talk about sports for 10 to 50 minutes. Today, short episode. Welcome, NFL is back. Welcome back. Football has finally returned. It's the most wonderful time of the year, and everybody knows it. We love football. We love college football. We love the NFL, and this is so much exciting. So today, short episode, pretty much going to run through week one, and we can pretty much give a small little detail of why we think the team is going to win, Hunter. So we're going to talk about, each matchup and basically a little small thing why we think that team is going to beat that other team, right? So let's start through it. We got the Packers and Eagles for the Friday night game in Brazil. The Eagles are favored the spread by 2. Who you going with, man?
I feel like the Eagles have a lot more to prove in this game because, last year in the playoff, very quick exit from being in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. I think this game means a lot more to Philly than the Packers. So I'm going with the Eagles just because of that. I think the Eagles need this more.
And it's hard to agree with you, but glad we disagree. Jordan Love, Christian Watson, Matt LaFleur, Romeo Doubs walking into this matchup. I like Green Bay. I like Green Bay walking in. I like this defense. I like where they ended up last year. They did better than Philly last year. I know Philly reloaded and got talent, got some more coordinators, but I think this is a strong core unit in Green Bay. I think they built a strong core unit with a strong core team, and I think Jordan Love getting paid, got to get that bread, you know what I mean? Got to go get that money's worth out of him. So I'm going Packers to take down the Eagles on opening night, even though I think it's going to be a thriller of a game.
I don't think this game should be played in Brazil with everything going on over there.
No, but I still think it's going to be a thriller game. What's going on?
I think it's weird. I like Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love is good. I'm a big Love guy.
All right, so we got the 1 o'clock games for Sunday. Cardinals and Bills. Bills. I'm not even going to give a reason why. I think everybody just gets it. Bills.
I'm going with Josh Allen. Just because it's Josh Allen. That's all I'm going to say.
Is it Jonathan Allen?
No, it's Josh
Allen. Josh Allen. No Jonathan Allen. I agree. Okay. Patriots, Bengals. Jacoby Brissett, don't like to start. Bengals.
Who are they going to throw the ball to?
Bengals need to be paying Jamar Chase soon, though. He's getting upset. And they're not going to be Super Bowl contenders without him. So, but they still got T. Higgins. They still got Zach Moss, who had a good year last year in Indianapolis. So I like how his year was last year. So I got to go with Bengals, even though the Patriots, they're on some type of road to whatever. But, I mean, their road is not going anywhere. So I don't know. Bengals for me.
They traded their best defender in Matthew Judon as well. So I'm not picking New England at all.
Vikings and Giants.
No, dude, no. Oh.
Now, this is gonna surprise Hunter. This really is.
Don't you say that man's name in my presence.
It's a different team. They're a different team in New York. And
don't say that man's name in my presence.
We all know who the best player is. That'd be Justin Jefferson. He's too darn good with T.J. Hawkinson. I'm pretty sure they added Aaron Jones. With Aaron Jones, with Jordan Addison. I know they don't have J.J. McCarthy, but I'm definitely going with the Vikings because the Giants are trash, remain trash. Daniel Jones, a bad quarterback. Malik Nabers is the only talented player on the entire team. So Malik Nabers is it. Everybody else is horrible. So Vikings, even with a backup quarterback, this offense is too good. They have too many talented weapons.
Darnold might look good. I hate to say that.
They got a lot. I know, but they got a lot of talented weapons.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm going Vikings. Too much talent compared to. I feel bad for Malik. I really like Malik Nabers. I liked him in LSU. I think the dude's a great receiver. Don't get me wrong, but you got Daniel Jones, and I don't like that guy at all. I would never pick him in a million years.
Panthers Saints. I love where the Panthers. So I'll break mine down. I love where the Panthers are going. I think they're going the right direction. I think Bryce Young's going to be a good quarterback. I think it's going to work out for them. Like Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen, Chuba Hubbard. I like Jonathan Brooks coming out of Texas, even though he's going to miss his first 4 games. They'll be back, right? They're growing. I like the young defense they got. The Panthers really do have a young core team, and I don't mind it. I do like it. But the Saints, Derek Carr, Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, just a unit that's been together for at least a year. I just think the Saints will get the better of the Panthers.
Saints need to win this game because last year was not very good.
Yep.
But I expect them to bounce back with that defense.
I agree. Dolphins and Jags.
Give me the Fins. Fins up. Fins up. Tyreek Hill gonna burn by everybody.
Here's all I gotta say: 5 years, $212 million. They better win this football game with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Raheem Mostert, Devin A. Chan. Tua better win this game because Jacksonville, they got Travis Etienne and Christian Kirk, and well, we don't know much. I mean, they got rid of Calvin Ridley, so I mean, that not very many other people. They got Gabe Davis. I mean, I guess that's a great weapon.
The Jags defense. I think the Jags defense, their secondary, I'm not impressed with that. I don't think they're that good. So that's why. And you gotta have a secondary, especially when you're going against Tyreek Hill. I don't trust them enough to pick them.
I agree. Texans and Colts. My breakdown for this game. I hope this is a matchup we see for a long time. I hope we see AR and CJ Stroud for a long time against each other in this division. I think this is fun. I think this is a great game. I think the Colts are a pretty solid team with Adonai Mitchell, with Michael Pittman, with Jonathan Taylor, with a good, solid O-line and a pretty solid defense going against CJ Stroud, Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield, and a good young coach in D'Amico Ryans with a good defense. I'm going to pick the Texans just because they're one of my favorite teams for the year.
Nico Collins. I just think the Texans got too much weapons for the Colts. So that's why I'm picking. And CJ Stroud's a better quarterback.
Right. Raiders and Chargers.
Chargers. Next.
Raiders.
What?
That's serious. Raiders.
Kidding me? You're not pulling my leg?
Raiders.
Oh, bro, no. I don't trust the Raiders. I don't trust the Raiders at all. No.
Why?
Because they always let me down when I pick them.
You know why? Okay, here's why I picked the Raiders. I know Justin Herbert's a good quarterback, but I mean Quentin Johnston and Jordan Palmer have not really impressed me throughout the year, throughout the NFL time they've been there. By the way, he's got Blake Corum he's got J.K. Dobbins, and Gus Edwards in the backfield, if I'm correct. Okay, they have a solid backfield. J.K. Dobbins gets hurt every single year, so I mean that's not much benefit for them. They have no really weapons on the offense. Their defense is still pretty much the same what it was. I don't know why the Chargers are so favored just because of Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert. What do the Raiders have? Okay, Raiders have not the greatest defense, but I like Max Crosby on this team, on this Raiders defense. I like Jacoby Myers on the offense. I like Devontae Adams and Brock Bowers. And I hate to say it, I don't care. Gardner Minshew is a solid quarterback through and through, and he's proved he had a good season with the Colts. They weren't terrible last year. They really weren't that bad with what he was working with. So to come on this team with a Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, and Brock Bowers now coming in, I like it. And a new coach, I like it. I like this team. I like this off. I think this offensively they're better than the Chargers. So I'm picking the Raiders.
Quentin Johnston will have a breakout year this year.
Oh, Lord. You can get out of here with that. Yeah. Seahawks and Broncos. Seahawks, Broncos. Seahawks. Geno Smith. Broncos rebuild.
Now, I will say this before we move on. I hope Bo Nix does good. I do like Bo Nix.
I do too. But it's a rebuild year. It's rebuild year.
Exactly. Bo Nix got to get his feet wet.
Commanders and Buccaneers.
Bucks. Baker Mayfield,
Bucks.
baby.
Right.
Mayfield.
Still have a solid core together. Jaden Daniels coming in. Austin Eckler, new unit, new coach. You know what I mean? Still, they're going to try to figure it out. But I think Jaden Daniels, I hope he has a good career in the NFL. I like him as a quarterback.
I like Jaden.
Browns and Cowboys.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Yeah, give me Cleveland.
I do not. Dallas has done nothing in the offseason. This is the worst thing Jerry Jones could have done. Mike McCarthy was not happy that he's got nothing in the offseason. So I don't trust Dallas at all.
Well, here's the thing. Dan Quinn's the head coach of the Commanders now. Their defense ain't getting much better without him. Their offense didn't get any better. Hate to say it. I don't care what people say, and you might disagree with me, and I think you're going to agree with me, though. Getting Ezekiel Elliott back and losing Tony Pollard is a loss. That's a downgrade. That's a major downgrade.
That was a bad pickup. That was a bad call.
So I'm going with Browns at home And I don't need Deshaun Watson to play a good game, but I know their defense is going to play a good game.
If Deshaun Watson plays mistake-free football, Cleveland should win. That
Right.
defense is nasty.
Back to 2 games, Bears and Titans.
Well, obviously I got to pick my Titans. I mean, I don't expect to win, but I got to pick them. I can't say.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm torn right here because I like both teams, really. I do. I think the Titans are in the right direction, and I think the Bears in the right
direction. A lot of defensive secondary guys.
I think both these teams are in the right direction. I think they both have, and I know for sure at least the Titans have found their quarterback. So I like but I'm going to go with Bears.
I understand.
But it's not because I don't think the Titans, here's the thing. New coach, a lot of new guys, right? New system. Bears, consistently kind of the same system, but we added DeAndre Swift, Caleb Williams, and Keenan Allen. But same system. You know what I mean? Most same players. So a lot of people are still together, just added 3 guys to a team who added a lot of people together, and a new coach, by the way. So that's how I look at that situation. But I will go Bears at home. I think it's really 2017 close game. That's really what I believe.
Well, it'll be close.
Yeah. Steelers and Falcons, I'm going Pittsburgh. It's automatic because I'm a Steelers fan.
I don't trust the Falcons at all. What they're doing with Kyle Pitts is really a shame to me because Kyle Pitts is so talented, and the fact that you're not using him right just irks me. And we don't even know the Michael Penix, a rookie, coming in there, and against a Steelers defense, I just don't trust it because he's a rookie.
So I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm just gonna pick Steelers no matter what. Rams and Lions, Sunday night game, the playoff game rematch. Who you got?
Detroit.
Rams.
I figured you'd pick the Rams.
The only reason I picked the Rams is because I believe that Rams team that played in the playoffs last year believes they should have won that game.
Yeah.
I think, and Cooper Kupp I think it's comeback season. I think it's vengeful time for him.
I do love me some CK.
I think it's vengeful season with Puka Nacua, with Kyron Williams, with Matt Stafford, who's experienced, and a Sean McVay. I still think it's a close game, but I think the Rams get the edge this time. Monday night game, Jets, 49ers.
Don't like this. Okay.
This makes 2 of us. I don't like this game either.
Okay. I can't believe I'm going to say this because I despise this city.
I'm going with the New York Jets.
I am too. I think the Jets.
Give me A-Rod's return, baby.
The Jets are going to beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Close game. I love the 49ers. They're the more formidable team. Give me A-Rod to bring it back.
I think the Jets upset.
Yep. I think the Jets do too. So I can't believe we agree on that because we normally would never agree on something like that.
I hate that city with 120% of my heart. I cannot stand New York teams. I hate them all. Oh, they're gross. But all right. I will pick the Jets.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Thursday Night Football is back. We got the Chiefs and the Ravens. The AFC rematch is here. And who will I be picking? Well, yeah, let's just I'm a Steelers fan.
Obvious.
I'm not picking Baltimore, so yeah, I'm picking Kansas City.
It's obvious who you're picking. It's not even a question.
Patrick Mahomes, the guy Lamar Jackson can't beat.
Dude.
Joe Burrow is 3-1 against him. Tom Brady beat him in the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl. Two guys have his number.
Okay.
Joe Burrow has his number now.
Okay. Well, simmer down on that because it ain't going to happen this year.
Chiefs
are my pick to win the Super Bowl. I think he's going to three-peat. Even though I'm tired of him, I wish he'd go away. I do love Patrick Mahomes, though. That's not the reason I say I wish he'd go away. I can't stand their defense. Their defense dog water every year, and somehow, some way, Mahomes just carries them, makes them look good. I don't get it. I'm going with the Chiefs just because it's an Arrowhead, and I don't expect Mahomes to lose at home, especially in the home opener. So I'm going with Kansas City as well.
Oh, here's my problem with Baltimore. Really, lost their defense coordinator.
Throw the ball to? Is Lamar going to throw the ball to?
Not only that, but they lost their defense coordinator.
Yeah.
They lost multiple weapons on defense. I get it. They added Derrick Henry, but they lost 2 offensive linemen. That doesn't benefit them. They got Zay. They still have Mark Andrews. I get it. You know what I mean? They still have some of this core together, but I don't think.
Got to show up.
Tell me what exactly did Kansas City lose last from their team? No, they didn't lose anybody.
Except for, look here, they lost their best corner, Snead, because we have him, but other than that.
And they got rid of Kadarius Toney, and I think Xavier Worthy will be way better than Toney was last year. And Rashee Rice, as long as Rashee Rice can stay out of jail, he'll be all right.
Well, this is why I said Bateman, because the Ravens need Bateman to step up now. Dude from Minnesota, dude was a dog in the Big Ten in Minnesota. They need him to step up and show that he's a good wide receiver number 1.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a little bit of a short episode. I know we didn't plan for it to be this short, but NFL's back. College football, look out for this Saturday. We have episode ready. Excited. We talked a little bit about college football, but we wanted to get this episode out. Wanted to name our picks for the week. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. And like, subscribe, hit that notification button so every time our videos come up, you'll see them. And follow our Twitter, Instagram, TikTok pages. Run through all. Let's follow them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'm out of here.
We'll get longer episodes, guys, I promise. We will get more in depth in NFL and college football as the season goes on.
But we had to run through this episode for quick reasons.
Yeah, quick reasons.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all later.
See you guys.